Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Hazard.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Vermaelen calmly anticipates. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now that's well seen too. Kvaratskhelia. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a cute ball. And it's been given away. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Header comes in!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dendelou are looking to go forward now. Vitinha. Nice looking ball. And this is Bale. Zanetti. Getting up there! Dendelou, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Azar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vitinha, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's gone for goal! Against the crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Villarreal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Thuram. Makaleli. Now it's Bale. Bale powering forward here. Vermaelen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely weighted ball. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. What a throw in. Vitinha. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Vitinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Out towards the flank. And the ball is out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tevez. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Tevez must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Tevez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been cut short. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dendeloo needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, important interception. Gerrard. Nicely spread. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at it. Kvaratskhelia! He's done very well to get to that.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Villarreal have their second corner now. Here's the header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pull it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, great save by Dida! Del Piero. He's had it taken off him. And it's Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Del Piero threads one in. Hazard. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Kvaratskhelia has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10, Del Piero. Number 32,
Marcelo cuts it out.
Tevez. Number 8, Gerrard.
And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Figo. Coming on the field, number 7, Chiesa. Number 20, Van Nistelrooy. Number 9,
Now it's Roberto
Batistuta.
Carlos.
Number 6,
Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Yamal. Substitution.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiesa picks it up. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Cruyff going vertical. That's tidy. He'll try from distance. It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Goes for goal! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Goes for a shot! Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Goulet. And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Villarreal now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, played right into his path. Cafu shows great strength.
There they go, punting again.
Referee has just said play on. Still. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable
for those with a vested
Just
interest.
a quick request today for everybody to please.
How would you
kindly
sum up what we've
remove
witnessed,
any
Jim?
cars
Well, I have to
parked
say the
outside
front
the
line
stadium.
made very little impression, Peter, and there's a genuine worry that losing like this can be quite confidence-sapping. I just hope that the fallout from this won't have any long-term effects on them now.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti has crossed into the middle. Villarreal
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Looking for the run.
But that has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Referee's given a throw.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the back. Real chance! Wonderful from Del Piero!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Dendelou are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Zanetti. Del Piero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Del Piero.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk.
He's gone for goal. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Villarreal have it back and can go again. It's a good run down the right. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ball comes in.
When it's delivered,
He'll try from distance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. And it's Seedorf. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he lines up. There's the header! It's a goal! Bullet never out of the action for very long. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes, this.
you can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance here to counter. Varane gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Seedorf. Hullet. He's... and Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Villarreal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Hazard is flagged offside. Thuram. Can he latch on to this? And this is Bale. And a neat finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Villarreal are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get...
Shot a goal! Half-time getting close now. Seedorf, looking to play him in. Makalele, fail! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. It'll be a throw-in. Azar. Roberto Carlos. And it's Del Piero.
2 added minutes.
Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that signals the end of the first period. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The final whistle today.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Tevez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Dendalou cut their deficits and look... Tevez! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Well, that defending is up.
And Hullet! Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gerrard proves too strong. Del Piero knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Zanetti makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Figo, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played in by Gerrard. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Del Piero threads one in. Del Piero wants to run onto this. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And it's Hullet. And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
"75 minutes played. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bale picks it up out wide. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pass somewhat off target. Hullet tries one from range. And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Oh, that's well spotted. Dendalou very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He is through here. Played in, well read, and the danger is averted.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
18,
second corner of the game.
Hazard. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 32, Tevez. Number 8, Gerrard.
Villarreal
Number 22,
have the chance to go the other way.
Number 11,
Struck first time.
coming on the field.
And
Number
no,
7,
he couldn't find the finish.
Number
Aubameyang
20,
has reacted
Van
in
Nistelrooy.
utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 6, Stojkovic. Number 19.
Villarreal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Always going over the top. And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos. Yamal, not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Vitinha. Pelé. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. Two ahead, late in... And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pull it. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Oh, well played, well played.
Figo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Played out towards the right wing. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Stojkovic! And it's Van Nistelrooy. Pull it. Seedorf. Not the most accurate pass. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Villarreal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dendelou have the chance to go the other way. And it's Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. Tevez distributed tidily. Now it's Stojkovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dendelou, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Pelé, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Nistelrooy, can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Gullit. Seedorf. It's Pelé! Stojkovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Stojkovic. That's Van Nistelrooy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Pelé. No. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Dendelou present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. That is some save from Khan. Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. Del Piero takes a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Stojkovic. And this is Figo. And it's Del Piero. Oh, he's burst through! Stojkovic! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Stojkovic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Villarreal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Seedorf, and he plays one through. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gullit. That's really well manoeuvred, and he was quick to react. Tellez shifted it to the flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick announcement
So neither
today
side
that
yet
memorabilia
off the
from
mark.
today's match
After
is
all
now
that
on
probing
sale
and
in
testing the
stadium
waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight... Big chance! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pele. Seedorf. And the through ball. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gullit. And Gullit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Villarreal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cafu. Oh, that was vital. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's straight offside. Has a look and plays it forward. He's had it taken off him. Played out to the left flank. The ball's gone astray. Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Seedorf. He is through here. Bale.
Villarreal really are going about things
A whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Looking what he has to do to score there.
Villarreal have their third corner. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, terrible pass. Great chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Substitution on the field. Number
Dendeloo
18,
have their second
Anna.
corner now.
Number 32, Tevez. Number 20,
He's fizzed it forward.
Number 6,
Villarreal have the chance to go the other way.
Number 22, Figo.
Looking for options for movement.
Number
Well
7,
cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Number 10,
Villarreal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Yamal. Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. And here's Chiesa. Del Piero. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! In he goes again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but
Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
But they've got it again. Now it's Del Piero. Dendeloo almost home and dry now. Oh, super find. Chiesa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! They're urging him to shoot. He's rising! Now, how often do you see that?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It'll be a throw-in. Good steal. He just read it. It's a pretty loose pass. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it.
Villarreal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 5 minutes.
Vicious ball here. Mohamed, it's Salah! Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting, spread it left. And he's quick to return it. Del Piero! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that's it. Dendeloo can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. It's Bale! And he should have made them pay.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Has another go! And we have our very first corner. Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. Pass is just off target. Dendelou do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. It's come to nothing. Can he get it through? He's got away. Kvaratskhelia! Now that is commitment to the cause. Chiellini gets it away. Dendelou are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Figo looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tevez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, terrible pass.
Has to go back here. He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Dida claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Tevez. Oh, that's well spotted.
Villarreal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Stojkovic. Batistuta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. Could move up a gear here. He's through here. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Makaleli. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. He's found... It's Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Del Piero! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please be made
Dendeloo just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Within these grounds.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Dendeloo leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Dendeloo currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that has put paid to that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, well measured. Tevez. Thuram does really well there, he is strong.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has not gone well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Stojkovic. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was the crispest of hits, he just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Dendeloo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Stojkovic. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb.
Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
18.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Number 10.
He's in plenty of space here. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Number 19.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Pele. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's destined for the flank. And it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard, well, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram. And it's Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Chiellini. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to thread one through. Now, can they get him away? And this is Mohamed Salah. And the number on the board is 3. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulse.